Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about things that make you instantly stylish. These are things that when you're out and about and you see someone, you can just tell that they can dress, they have a good sense of personal style, and a good fashion taste. Okay, the first thing that makes somebody instantly stylish is an interesting bag. This could be a bag that's in a color that you don't normally see, maybe like a pink or a green or an orange, or a bag that is an interesting shape. Having a textured bag or a bag that is not very common is a good way to differentiate yourself. It's just an easy way to add something different to your outfit. For example, this is my work bag. Even though it is just regular black leather, I chose an interesting shape, which is like this circle shape, and I get compliments on it all the time. That's just one way you can kind of show your personal style, even if you do want to go for a regular black bag. I've also seen these textured bags from the brand COS that a lot of girls are wearing. I would also say a bag that is really large or really small. This is also playing on kind of like silhouettes and like dimensions in your outfit, which is another thing that can set you apart style-wise. A statement shoe. So this can be a platform, a cool or interesting sneaker, a shoe with like a different type of shape, like a tabby, any different colored shoe that's not necessarily like a neutral color. So like a green shoe or like a blue shoe, something like that. Since I feel like it's just so common for people to choose shoes that are neutral colors because they go with everything. But I think choosing a shoe that's not a neutral color, even if it might not go with everything, sets you apart style-wise and makes you instantly stylish because you're not all that worried about like your shoes matching with everything, and the shoes are a statement in themselves. Interesting, unusual, or creative layering. So like wearing a dress as a top, a skirt over your pants. I feel like this is something few people can actually do well, but a few creators I want to mention are Iris Loves Unicorns here on YouTube and on Instagram. She does layering really well, and also Lil Rotini here on YouTube also does layering super well. I love layering that just looks super intentional, super polished, and I feel like not a lot of people can get this right, and it takes a lot of practice. But when you do get it right, it really levels up your style by so much, and it really shows that you put a lot of thought behind the way in which you chose to wear your clothes. And I also feel like it lets you get a lot more use out of your clothes too. Statement glasses. To me, it's very stylish to have a permanent or semi-permanent style choice like a statement eyeglass. I think it shows individuality and it's more interesting to look at, especially if your glasses don't necessarily match your outfit. I used to wear these huge frames every day because they were prescription, and I'd get compliments on them all the time. Even when I was wearing a super basic outfit, I think they kind of made up for that style-wise, and they just made me feel a lot more confident. And I especially like to see like older women wearing statement glasses or like a different color glasses, like a red or a green frame. A nice coat, a penny lane jacket with fur trim, a fur coat, and maybe like an interesting print like a leopard print, or those light colored fur coats I think are really cool, or a coat that's like long like a duster, something that you don't see often. A nice coat can really make an outfit and really increase the style factor of an outfit. Also like a leather bomber or a leather motorcycle jacket, or a coat that's in a different color, an atypical color that you don't normally see, or a coat with interesting detailing like a zipper detail or distressing of any sort. I think coats are also a really easy way to make your outfit better when your styling doesn't just stop at your clothes. So to me, this is like fun makeup. If you watch my channel, you know I love doing fun makeup looks, styling your hair to match your outfit. So this can mean like different colored wigs, Meg Thee Stallion is really good at doing this. Also, Nicki Minaj does this really, really well. Having a haircut that is very stylistic. So maybe like a mullet or bangs or a bob, or having nails that match your outfit, tattoos or a piercing. Tattoos and a haircut especially really go back to that concept of like a permanent change to yourself that is incorporated into your style. I think those are very stylish just because they are very personal to you and how you present yourself. Untraditional garments. So this can be a corset with boning, a harness, fishnets, knit bonnet, long gloves, a belt that serves no purpose, even a bolo tie or a skinny scarf. Things that are there purposely for fashion and for really no other practical reason. Artful and intentional color coordinations / color pairings. This could be pop of color, monochrome, matching tones. The creator Linda Sizza on Instagram does pop of color so well, and she was one of the main creators that got me interested in the trend of red for this season. But she also does pop of color for other colors really well, and I just really liked how she styled them because I'm not a super colorful dresser myself, but she made it look very wearable. Personalizing your garments. So ribbons, charms, patches, stickers, buttons. In general, having like a personal item or an item of clothing that people can identify you by, I think really shows style because it surpasses trends. And personalizing your items makes it more true to you and makes it a lot more unique and special. These can really set you apart even if you are dressing trendy. Then lastly, having a voice or a message with the way you present yourself through clothing. I think this is why I've always been drawn towards alternative style clothing or alt inspired clothing, because there is such a clear voice and a clear message with the way alt people dress. So goth, Lolita, I feel like they are just so stylish because they don't live and die by trends. They have their own particular message that they want to communicate through clothing that don't really have anything to do with what's trending at the moment. Some other examples of this are Mia Lee on here, or Gremlita. She has a really interesting point of view when it comes to her style. It's very vintagey. Most or all of her clothes are vintage. It's very like 1930s, like very olden, and it's very true to her. You're not gonna see many people walking around dressed like that, and I think that's also a big indicator that you've found a very personal style. Another person who does this quite well is Aaliyah. The girl who does Aaliyah Core, it is very particular to her, and even though she does incorporate some trends, you're not gonna see a lot of people dressed like her. She is pretty much the only person that dresses in that way. And then another creator that I follow on Instagram, Love Dove Clark. Her style is very whimsical, very fantastical, very girly, very like over the top. And what all these people have in common is that no matter what they're dressing up for, you can tell that there is a specific vision or a specific message that they're trying to communicate through their clothing. And I think that makes someone really stylish. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything else you can think of that makes somebody instantly stylish, and see you in the next one. Bye.